Okay, say hello.
Hey up.
All right. I'm just gonna let the other streams catch up because we're about to start, like now.
Yeah, it's precisely 1 o'clock.
Oh, Chief, you're here.
Yeah,
I thought I wasn't
yes,
expecting you to show.
I'm here. I said I was going to be here. I've landed last night. We're fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna sit back and do nothing.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, are we good to get started, or are we waiting on a stream still?
Last call for streams.
Seeing no objections, we have a lot to get through, so we're going to try and do this as quickly as we can. Reminder to everybody that there is a hard time cap of 1 hour, so anything that we don't get to will be pushed to the general staff meeting. We will also be putting a hard cap specifically on 10A, so if we get to 10A early, we may just cut off after a little bit. So, but anyway, let's get going. 6A, SUPA wants to do reminder that it's not called the Spawn Highway, it's called the A0. But SUPA wants to redo a bit of the the work there. Any objections to that?
He's done this sort of thing. He's done this sort of thing before. He's good at it. I'm happy.
Rubber
It got sent in. It got sent in because I've noticed he was working on it, and I was just like, get perms for it just in case, because he apparently had a perms 3 years ago. So I was just trying to make sure he's all good at that end.
Okay, then I'm fine with this.
Yep. All right.
Okay, 6A approved. 6B. B42 from East New Brazil to Marisol.
It's a short road.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm fine with this.
I'm surprised that we even needed to be sent in.
I think it's because it's like if it's just over the limit. Although, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this probably could have been built without permission, just looking at the Dynmap scale. But
Yeah.
just reminder when you're doing the bridge, make sure that boats can pass under. But otherwise, looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seems fine to me.
Yep.
okay.
6C, Kyle, you get to defend this if you're here.
Kyle is not here. He had to go. So
Kyle is not here.
Kyle's on a road trip.
Oh.
Whereabouts on the map are we looking at this?
The northeast, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, found it.
Yeah, it's off that Mushroom Island.
Oh yeah, Vicky says east of Secunda.
Yeah, this looks fine.
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
Yeah. But
is there any potential?
Same here.
Any potential for an A road going on that direction at all? Anytime soon? I'm just wondering if it should be an A road.
I don't know of one being
potentially the A360, but obviously that's something very much for future. No, sorry, I tell a lie.
Yeah, I think also, just with the A360, if it does wind up, having segments that are currently taken by other roads, it will just upgrade those segments. So
also
A2?
A2 potentially.
Yeah.
According to Mossy.
Well, just in and of itself, this looks like a reasonably short road. We're along a reasonable route. I'm happy to approve.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Same.
Okay, 6D, B22 Bridge Edition.
This was the thing that Yoshi was worried about concerning mainly terraforming from Frog's part. I know he had a few questions in forum to Frog about this.
Also, the original proposal did not have it jumping that island. It had it jumping the island to the south.
Correct. And then we said for him to do a ferry, which is what they have at the moment.
Right. So that condition is now met, which makes sense for why this is being proposed. I think unless it's a permissions issue, I'm just trying to think through why it's going through the one to the north versus the one that was originally talked about. But
Is there a development on the island?
I think I don't exactly remember the exact structure of Audio Islands, but like there's all those islands kind of in that vicinity that have various stages of development on them. So
Because I know they're mainly trying to get trains there. Trying to get the train line is the main reason they want the bridge.
right.
I can run the train line without having.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
run
right.
it. Well, that's I think a separate thing.
Right, well, there's no development on this island, but I suspect there might be in future. If correction, there is one building.
Oh,
Knowing what Ashwat wants to build, and also just how that M&A stuff is going, it seems like that island will get developed on pretty quickly.
Okay, I would much prefer this to be a tunnel. However, we do have bridges of that length already existence, i.e., in Secunda.
We do. So in
So-
that case, yeah, I mean, I think, again, as
I
long
think
as boats are able to go under it, I think I'm okay with this then.
I'm of the opinion with Yoshi of seeing like a sample of what they're going to do, just based off prior like how B-22 looks right now. I'm not comfortable with with the way it looks right now. Because if you can see in forum, just the terraforming issues that they have already currently.
how about a? I mean, I'd be happier approving a bridge if they had a staff member assigned to do it.
I am in agreement with Sese on this. The terraforming issues are simply too much, and I think those need to be addressed before we can consider approving anything else.
Okay. What about if we kind of did two things at once with, say, you need to fix the terraforming on the mainland, and you can do a bridge to do the small island hop, like as a sample of what the other one's going to be like.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
From OSHA to the island to Tiny Island.
Yeah, because you see that it's basically two bridge segments is what it's going to turn out to be. So, does that make sense?
Yeah, the small section, I think that's fine, but they definitely, absolutely have to fix the rest of the B-22.
Okay. Would they need to? Do we think they'll need to reapply for permission at a staff meeting, or is this something that we
Yes.
can handle?
Yeah,
outside? Okay.
I think that's
Okay. So that is a partial approval then of the small segment. The rest of it, the only condition remaining is fix the terraforming, and we'll need to like see a sample, which that's what the small bridge is for.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone okay with this?
Yep, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
All right. 6E, Kyle wants to do an inactive town bypass for Chalksier of the A1.
I would
So-
personally think go through the DM who is Modern Arts. I think that would be better.
Yeah.
Modern probably should take ownership of the town.
Yeah. Yeah, I would talk to Modern Art for that. But yeah, I
think there
don't.
was some conversation in. Well, hang on. So I think there was some conversation in the MNA Discord a little while ago to try and just get Kyle or Elite to talk to Modern. So I'm fine with
Modern
the
is
concept,
away from his computer though at the moment. I know, as we've seen earlier, in general, Modern isn't really around his computer much right now.
which I think is why he's going for this. I mean, again, I agree that my preference would be to go through him, but
Yeah.
and again, this is just doing a tunnel bypass. This isn't going to cut through like the main bit of the town.
It's still directly underneath though.
Yeah, it is directly through the town, and since
Rail,
Modern
lots
Art
of rail.
and Modern Art is active by the definition that we've set, and is technically the mayor.
No, he's the Deputy mayor.
No, but
technically
the
that is
mayor
correct.
has been banned, so by technicality, yes.
He just hasn't done the last step of taking ownership.
Yeah. And so,
Is it worth at this point us just giving it to Modern, because that's sort of the process anyway, that the DM can get it?
The process is pretty clear. The DM has to explicitly
ask.
has to ask for it. So,
Unless there was any kind of unless Camel gave us any kind of will, which I don't remember seeing. That.
No, he didn't.
He did not. So.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
thing is his unofficial one on the wiki.
Well, okay. Then in that instance, then yeah. So okay. So I would say deny just because Modern needs to be involved, or Kyle could IAT it. Since it's a public thing, Modern then has the ability to challenge it and take it over. But
I don't think an IIT
Either
will
way.
work because Modern. If you do see Modern, he was on 4 days ago. So
But
he's not the mayor though. The IAT only applies to the mayor.
the IAT would allow
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Kyle to bypass that process. If Modern wants it, he can stop it and take ownership for himself. But basically, there needs to be an appointed mayor of the town.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean,
Okay.
so in the case, I'm just trying to clear this up for other towns underneath Camel. Because of his ban, are we just going to, is that now mean any DMs of his other towns can do the same process of claiming it?
that's been the case since he was banned.
Yep.
Like as soon as an indefinite ban gets issued, deputy mayors can take over. There's no time delay for that. The
Mhm.
only time delay is if you go inactive and you go on an IAT, and then by convention, we generally ask, just out of respect, that people don't rush to IAT the assets of someone who gets banned until after we've received instructions. But
Right, that's what I wanted to clarify.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to note Skelly made a comment saying that he doesn't, even though it's been 2 months, he doesn't think it's appropriate for IITs to happen on
I
his
would-
assets. So
I would disagree with that. Like, he's had plenty of time if he wanted to tell us who they wanted to
Yeah.
go to.
And
I would say
this-
1 month. 1 month is respectful. 2 months after that, I think it's more. 2 months after.
Kelly said that it would be appropriate.
oh no, sorry,
not
I
that-
misread what Skelly said. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. So
Double negatives.
okay, so denied
Right.
will need either an IAT or Modern to take it over
Yep.
and handle it that way. Okay. 6F AP. You want to build more trains?
Yes, more.
AP wants to build trains. AP, go build trains.
Build more
Train.
trains. I'm fine with this.
Go Bear.
I'm
Yeah.
well. Having a look at Yoshi's and Kyle's comment, they're not. I think they're questioning some of the newer designs that have been implemented on the network. What's your thoughts on that, AP?
That I've been avoiding criticizing designs directly. Admittedly, been a bit too diplomatic about that. So what the plan is, I think going forward, I'll be able to having a veto on designs of resetting them. I've not done that. I've not exercised that yet. However, for the E line, I might end up doing that.
I would
AP,
say
are you doing all the designs, or are you taking designs from, or having other people submit design stuff?
So I'll be just putting in the bare platforms, the bare redstone, and other people furnishing these stations, if that makes sense. It's been a bit more of a community effort, and
How are you deciding who gets the E line stations? Like, I know there have been people who have already redesigned up past stations. Will the E line be for people who haven't done one yet, or how would that allocation go?
okay. So priority. Sorry, go ahead, Sarah.
I would say just do a universal standard design.
No, I disagree with that. I think it's nice to be able to get the community involved in it.
The Central Link used to have a universal design, and it was dull. So yeah, its priority will be given to people who haven't yet furnished.
Mhm.
And I do agree with AdMod Square a bit. That station, I feel doing this directly after an update might have been a mistake because of people rushing to use the new blocks.
AP Sasha's asking, do you have enough people who want to
Yeah.
redo stations?
We've got more people than stations needing redoing.
Okay.
You're free to. Yeah. Obviously, the whole the big CC revamp is. I'll probably be doing more for that for the next GSM. Depending on how busy I am.
But to just kind of stay on topic, for the actual line itself, that's fine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I'm
ra-
fine with the
rail-
way
Yeah, I'm
it's
fine with
all.
it.
Then let us put the designs are another topic, wouldn't it be?
Yeah. I think, yeah, the designs need to be dealt with separately, but I think in terms of the concept of running more trains, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, my own question was mainly just about technicalities of how, since the community was involved, I was mainly just wondering how that was going to work.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, AP, I think if you've got a system in place to handle all this, then I think that's the most important thing. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. 6G, Lawrenceville Inactive Town Bypass.
We approved this for the Expo line, so I don't see any issues with it.
Yeah, fine with us.
Yep. The Zeta Ring Road. Oh boy.
A through 60.
H. It's like the
It's
Circle Line Zeta, but it's roads.
it's ambitious.
It's
Yeah.
very ambitious, and I trust Mossy to be able to do it.
I trust Mossy.
I do.
it.
I trust Mozzie. It's just with the elephants in the room of not having world edit powers. But if he can go up with that, fair enough.
Oh, I mean, here's the thing. This is going at all sorts of curves and diagonals. World edit wouldn't really help anyway. I mean, it would help somewhat, but like there's a lot. Like you can't just stack the entire thing.
Yeah,
I mean, the good thing here is he's reusing parts of section of road that he's already built,
Right.
specifically the A230.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yep, fine by me.
I'm not in favor of this road.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little concerned about how many times it crosses water. Are these bridges or tunnels? It sounds like it's bridges. And those are very large water bodies that's crossing. I'm not just talking about the one that's in this phase, but I'm also looking ahead. Like if you look north of this phase, like toward like Chalksior in there, like I'm just wondering where is it going to cross? It's going to cross that large bay. Like
Well, the northern ocean is the biggest. So
Yeah, I mean, right.
open
Honestly, there's a lot of bridges. A2. I know the A1 across that same area already has a large bridge. I know where it has 4 on the current map. That looks like it's marked as a bridge, as you can see from the sides.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just concerned. I'm just concerned by just so many bridges going across really long water bodies. It just doesn't seem realistic to me.
I would disagree with that, honestly.
How so?
Considering where I live and the number of major bridges that go over the San Francisco Bay.
I would also note that the Bay of Thanos has a bridge of about this length going across it.
Yeah.
So in terms of this particular one, I think it's fine. The Northern Ocean again is going to be the biggest and the trickiest one. So I think
But
you can do the bridges around Chalksier with a couple shorter hops that don't.
The shorter hops are what I'm not particularly in favor of. Like I'm not expecting it to go across the whole ocean. It's just those bridges don't seem, I don't know,
realistic. Just trying to.
I'm just imagining how it would look on Diamap. It'll be just one big long line going from northwest to southeast. It's.
I'm honestly much more okay with it. I think bridges are much more pleasing than tunnels.
They're much nicer to drive across, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Mossy, who's bridge
Good at
competition. Yeah.
Good at this.
Yeah, he's-
Yes. I'm much more in favor of having bridges than tunnels.
If you guys want to go along with it,
I mean, at least
then
look, just thinking entirely within the scope of phase one. The bridge near Enspington is of a reasonable length.
Mhm.
We have precedent for it on the MRT before. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm fine with this, and especially because this is explicitly only phase one.
Yeah.
Guys-
Anything that's outside of this scope is not what we're discussing.
I'm
I
okay
don't
with
agree,
it personally,
I don't
but
agree
I'm,
with that, Sinner, because I think we need to think about where the road's going to go later on. Of course, it's not been planned yet.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I'm personally okay with it, but seeing as it is such a massive infrastructure project, I'm wondering if it's worth just discussing it at a GSM where we'll have more staff here.
No, I'm okay with if you want to approve phase one now, that's fine. But I would like to see more. I want to see the overall plan. Sooner
Okay,
rather
there's
than
Mossy commenting.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
a tunnel.
Oh, it's going to be a tunnel anyway? Okay, in that case, then that'd be a bit more acceptable, I think. But yeah, I'd like to see a. But yeah, I'm okay with approving this phase. I just would like to see a more overall plan of where the heck this road's going to go overall.
There is a Mozzie probably has a link. I'll try and find it. He did post the overall plan, albeit with the caveat of things will change. Obviously, this is probably a multi-year project.
Okay, it might be worth just maybe submitting the overall plan at a meeting, GSM or ISM, just so that we're aware, or so that everyone's aware of where these roads are going to go. Because if people are going to plan towns and stuff, I think they'd want to know if there's a humongous highway coming their way.
Thanks, Mossy.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there was a post in planning a while back, just kind of while this was being formulated. But yeah, I think having a centralized location for it, and also like putting it on the wiki in a good spot, like that'd be yeah.
Just a comment, Mossy, make the lines thicker in that map because I can't see shit. It's hard to see, to be honest.
I mean, Mind Builder, A1 parallels 360 there because that's kind of the only way to really get through that area of the Zephyr line.
And it could also just be it could be an interlined highway for that period.
Mm-hmm.
The A1 and A360, and they just split.
Okay. I don't want to hold this up here, but we can approve phase one and move on from here.
Yeah, phase one we can go ahead and do now.
Yeah, I'm fine with phase one.
Okay. Phase one approved, and let's get more documentation going for the other phases, just so that folks can start planning ahead.
Good luck, Mossy.
6I, B84 from Las Playas to Ardaman.
I'm in agreement with Yoshi here that I think the town is still pretty small. There's all of about 5 buildings. I'm here if you want to see it.
And because Frog is involved, we have the same issues with terraforming.
So I would say for now, no.
Are these towns aren't ranked, right? Or
Las Playas, I think, is.
It is.
Las Playas?
Senator, this town that we're at right now is not ranked.
Yeah, Las Playas
this
is, yeah.
Gov or Sen? I thought it was.
I think I thought it was Governor.
Yeah,
It's a different town that people were freaking out about the Diagonal Gate Airport.
Las Pias was the one that Diagonal Gates it.
Okay, yeah, then it's Governor, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
This
However,
the
this
other
town is
ones.
this is Vibely's town that we're in right now.
I'm much more hesitant to approve this, both because this town is small and Frog is involved.
Correction, Las Playas is Senator. That was an airfield, but okay. Yeah.
I guess then is it the rank that we're more concerned about, or Frog himself? Because I mean, if
I
like
think it's more the road quality.
okay,
I think they're an equal billing too. I think this town needs to be a little bit more built out.
hmm
Just out of precedent, have we approved B roads before to unranked towns, or what's the general criteria of when we approve B roads? It's quite kind of in the middle of nowhere like this.
I don't remember any unranked ones that we've done.
The basic,
I think we've done them to councillor and mayor before, though.
the base. If I remember correctly, Newmark is unranked, and the B600 runs there.
Okay.
Is that the only destination though?
B1.
Yes.
Oh yeah, B287. That's to your town, right, Mind Builder?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more. I guess, yeah. I'm more concerned with the fact that Frog is involved and the issues that we have with what is it, the B22?
Yes.
And I think those need to be resolved before we can approve any other road projects involving Frog.
I think that's and also it's like you've already got one road active. Why don't you finish that one and then start the next one?
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Okay, so no because of terraforming concerns and existing project.
Sasha, to answer that question, earlier when we were discussing the B22, the bridge extension for that, the B22 itself has significant terraforming issues, and Frog needs to take care of those before we're really ready to give permission for Frog to build more.
Just an aside though, what if Vibeli was the only one building this road? Would that change things?
I would be fine with that, but also Frog has explicitly stated that he's only approving it because he can build the 500 block section from Las Playas out to towards this town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, onward. 6J B288 from Melissa to Tulipsburg.
Doesn't Rail North already do this route?
Well, Rail North does it, but that's a rail. This is
Mind Builder has pretty good track record so far. The B roads he's done.
I'm fine with this.
I'm fine with this.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, I was mainly saying that as the example of these are two reasonably close towns.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
I'm happy with it.
They're close enough that this was the first actually segment of Rail North service, and so this will be the first segment of Road North service. So,
yeah. I've seen the whole road plan that he's been working on. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Is it in the M&A Discord?
Yes. It's just that because Elite and Kyle need to let us make more channels, it's buried. So.
Yeah. Good luck, Mind Builder.
Yep. Have fun. 6K.
Blue Rail.
I'm fine with this.
This is fine.
Yep. Hut go burr.
Yep. Go burr. Good. Okay. Fine. Video contest adjustments. This is fine.
Yeah, seems fine.
There's only one long form submission. I was expecting multiple ones, but yeah, this was necessary to do.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
7B.
Transit awards.
I am fine with this as well.
Yep.
Very small amount.
I'm only thinking how small it is. Is it worth offering more?
I'm more interested to see how many people actually participate.
Yeah. I would be willing to go probably an order of magnitude more, if not
I
more.
would go all the way to a full order. I was thinking probably 4 times for this first one, and then if there's a lot of participation and it goes well, then we can increase it again.
Yeah.
So what? $200 each.
200 per 2,400 total.
Yeah,
I thought we Was there a reason why award ceremonies did stop happening? Because this has been a while since the last we had.
I think just lack of interest and just no one has really put in the effort to organize one.
Yeah.
Like the Eagle Awards, used to happen all the time, but then they just stopped for some reason.
Well, wasn't that Kiwi?
Yeah.
There's a mix of people. Yeah, Kitty's said it best. People went inactive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think it was for lack of wanting award shows. It was lack of people running award shows.
I think that's better.
I think Skelly wanted to modify it to maybe have money for the second place winners.
That I'm also okay with. I would do like 200, 100. So 300 total prize per category, but winner takes 2/3 of it.
So that will be 3,600 you're proposing on giving them.
Yeah, 3,600 total.
I think that's extremely reasonable.
I'm okay with this as a first try, and if it goes well, then I'd be happy to increase it.
So what are we're approving 3,600 for this current one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're increasing the prizes significantly, so we're approved to increase first place in each category. Yeah, first place in each category gets 200. Second place in each category gets 100. Grand total 3,600.
All right. 7C.
Quiz.
Okay, great. 7C, London's pub quiz again. For those who were there, thoughts?
Like any first new event, there's always, bumps in the road. But Wipeout and I were able to talk to London afterward and just give him some suggestions of what to improve and what to watch out for. So I think overall, I think the event went pretty well. So
Okay.
I'd be fine with this.
This all looks good.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too.
Just a note to staff. London was asking me about, because there's going to be teams of 2. So
Channels.
Yeah, someone will have to make those channels in Mumble. So there would have to be someone.
Yeah, I think that's
not
fine.
That's no problem.
If a staff member isn't online right around when that's supposed to start, I think you should go ahead and ping this asking us to do that, because that's part of what needs to happen for it.
Yeah, and also that's when a ping is useful, because it's something that a staff member will need to deal with quickly. So.
Yeah. Go ahead and ping us if we haven't set that up.
But hopefully one of us will do it already for you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, in advance is a good idea, Kitty. Kind of like how Yoshi did for Tar.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Okay. Like a day before, just ping one of us, or just mods in general.
Unless we get to it ahead of time. But anyway, okay. This looks fine.
Seven D. Spleef tournament with a total of
300 plus participation.
Yeah.
Very small. I'm fine with this.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
Would like to be added to the events calendar.
Yeah, okay. Hello? Oh, shit.
Been able to contact, but if you go to the current terminus, you'll see he's made a bit of a tunnel where he's wanting the line to go, so I'll be happy to follow that.
Yeah, he's very sporadic on when he's on and off whenever I was doing Taiga.
And then there's the question of that unknown settlement midway through, which I was planning on regenning.
Is there any block data for it?
No block data, no apparent mare, and it's, to be honest, it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah,
I'm here if you want to
look at it before.
I'm here if you want a TPA.
Ah, this place. Yes. Oh. Interesting. What is this? It's something.
I would probably count it as significant development.
It's not really finished though.
It's super unfinished though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm on the fence.
It's interesting, but the problem is that it's unfinished. We have no idea whose it is.
I did ask in Discord, and no one seemed to know.
Yeah. Mayor's office.
Yeah, there was not much signage whenever Gods and we both took a look at it together.
Yeah, this
okay, so the mayor, I actually was able to find the mayor name.
Oh.
Okay, offline for
6 months, 9 days.
Ah.
Oh.
They have changed their name a bunch.
Sorry, what's the username?
The name that was shown in there was TMEVS. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
TMEVS.
Okay.
I mean, given how old it is, not sure if they'll come back, so I'm thinking regen's fine.
Yeah, and they're significantly inactive.
Yeah.
A shame. Like it's interesting, but it's like so unfinished.
Like it has potential.
Sorry, I cut off from my internet died. What were we choosing to do with this?
I was intending on regenning it since it is so unfinished.
Is it because the line goes through it? Or
yeah, it is due to pretty much go right through here.
Is there any chance you could integrate it instead? Here? Because I mean,
this could be IAT'd.
Yeah. And there's also this building over here, which whose is this?
I'm assuming it's part of the same thing, but once again, it's unsigned and no block data.
No, Sasha. There's no road here.
There's no road. I'm much more in favor of keeping it and allowing it to be IAT'd, and just like if you decide to claim the station that this stuff is at, this stuff becomes yours.
Okay, I can do that, and I'll probably just put the station in the middle of it.
Because there's a lot of just disparate buildings here. There's like a good number of them.
There is also a road to the southwest. I don't know if it's part of the same thing.
Are you there?
I'm there now. This looks like Mojang Town.
Yeah, it does. The flag says that too.
Yep, that's a Mojang flag.
And it has a sign on it that literally says "free to claim, free to bypass."
Okay,
amazing. Thanks, Mojang.
Thank you for making this town of Northbush.
Wipeout, to answer your question, they would not be able to just claim the station. They would have to IAT it. And in that IAT, they'd have to state what they're going to do with the station. And probably if they're going to say they want to remove all of it, they're probably not going to
get it.
Accept it. Yeah.
I remember when Mojang was working on this. I think weird.
Either way, this is off of the track, so the track wouldn't be going through here.
Yeah.
It's the west of the tracks, right?
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
So
I just saw it on that and I wondered if it was part of the same thing. Evidently not.
Yeah. It doesn't look like... This looks like Moj was starting it and then decided no more.
Right.
I mean, aside from that, I think the extension itself looks fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with the extension.
I'm fine with
Okay,
this.
so do the extension, just don't regen that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay,
right.
we have 20 minutes to argue about rank names.
Right.
The lunch. Oh my lord.
Gods, this is
Were you
Thanksgiving
hungry?
lunch.
I mean, no,
This
that's
is
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
dinner.
This is what you eat at Thanksgiving, not always at Christmas. At
That
least
is
that's not how my family looks.
that is my Christmas lunch. we don't have
Yeah.
Thanksgiving over here, okay?
So sorry to
So what you have at
What do you have at Christmas?
Nothing, because I don't celebrate Christmas.
so
Ooh, sick burn.
so I just want to interject here. I should have probably told this to people making suggestions, but one thing I look for when making these holiday ranks is to look for things that match the color of the rank. So for example, I think, I don't know, last year we had pecan and pumpkin pie that was like mod and trail mod because they're orange. I'm not seeing much color coordination in the suggestions here. There's that. The other thing I want to mention is not everyone celebrates the Christian Christmas. Because of that, I've tried to avoid being very specific to just Christmas and try to make it as generic as possible. Food's a good one, generally. A long time ago, we used to do special ranks for people who celebrate other religions. I'd like to avoid that if possible because I don't want to keep having to make temporary tags for people. I'd like to try to use generic ranks as much as possible.
Yeah, we've done London. We've done reindeer before, years ago.
We have. Yep. Yeah, we have.
Do you just want to do reindeer or food again? Because we could, if we're really.
I will say so. London's suggestion of the decorations. That one, I think, if you rearrange a couple, you might get slightly more color coordination. But that one is at least it's a set that we haven't done before.
So mistletoe being green, that would be governor probably or
To be
centre.
fair, it pretty much already is color coordinated.
Yeah.
Because mistletoe, you got the white flowers.
Member, snow, yeah.
A lot of these are color independent, like bauble tinsel presents.
I don't want to be Santa though.
And
Too bad.
it feels a bit weird having mods be lights. That seems a bit strange.
But I do like that concept.
They do blink on and off.
Uh,
Yeah.
The cringe.
We did Grinch either a year or 2 years ago. That was a set of ranks that was just very cynical. So I don't think we need cynicism this year. That's a bit too much for 2020.
Especially 2020.
We've had enough of that already.
Well, we can go the comedy route, and your rank is stock.
You know what?
I wouldn't call that a decoration.
I'll be a sock. I don't care.
We got it. We got it here, folks.
How does one spell sock?
It took 2 years to get this joke, and we finally did it.
Are we spelling it with 2 C's or CK?
CK.
CK. We're spelling it like normal people.
No, CC.
No,
you gotta. We have to satisfy the meme people.
Okay, fine.
The meme is already enough in making the joke.
Is this an American thing? Because are you referring to the oversized socks you put Satsumas in, which we call stockings?
Stockings are a different thing. Sock is a reference to, I don't even know what, some Discord call from a couple years ago when we just went off on the word sock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is dead meme. Kidding.
Did we want to revive a dead meme? Oh no.
We just did.
I'd be in favour of stockings. Or stocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, stocking would be more...
What, for mod or for simple?
Owner.
Either's fine with me. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, it could make Rumple the tree.
Do you want to be a tree frumple?
This reminds me of that one Asdif movie line. I want to be a pie.
I guess my question is, are we doing like a combination of these, or are we just trying to pick one?
Let's look at the other
grouping?
ones. Yeah.
I prefer one theme.
We could mix and match, but I like doing it from just one set.
I think we seem to be moving towards the decorations.
So
Yeah, I'm pro
what if we
decorations.
What if we made mods stockings? Because then, well, because I don't know, that feels a little less awkward than lights.
Mm. I mean, it also fits in with sock.
And Frumple is just sock.
My other thing would be making Citizen Icicle so they're all singular.
Mm.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we'd do that.
Are there any ideas from the other ones that you might want to borrow?
Not that really go with the theme.
Just copy this in the minutes.
Yeah, because it's either food, firework effects.
There's a couple in
decoration.
sashes that might
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah, there's an assortment of things in sashes.
Reef. Thinking reefs. Have we got reef on?
No,
Maybe if we swap
I wouldn't be-
around. So
Reef
rather
for Holly.
for governor.
Hmm?
I was going to say for governor
could do.
rather than senator, but
Yeah, I could do.
Yeah, maybe
Reef for
swap.
governor.
And then if we decide Frumple is tree, or if we decide if he is sock.
sock. We know that's fine.
Yeah, they are more of a dark green actually.
Mm.
Yoshi does not
Okay.
like sock.
So maybe we swap those around then. Maybe beef for senator, Holly for governor, depending.
Why is London asking about my socks? That's a little weird.
I should put socks on.
Isn't it cold by you?
It's cold. Well, okay, it's 48 outside, and it's warmer than that inside.
Just trying to make sure I got all these organized around on the minutes.
Well, if Yoshi, if you're listening, other than sock, what other things can we do? And this also goes to anyone else, because I mean, I don't see any other choice here. I don't want to be Santa.
Cranberry sauce.
I don't want to be. No, I don't want to be cranberry sauce. I don't want to be. I can't be the Grinch either.
I don't know about mistletoe for owner.
Yeah, reindeer doesn't really fit with it either, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't. Chimney. I mean, stocking was the one I was thinking of, like admin, actually.
We
Yeah.
haven't decided mod either, right? So
I'm heavily on the maybe stocking for mod and
sock for mod, big sock for admin, really big sock for.
The stocking for admin then. Because like a sock is what you put on your foot, a stocking is what you put presents in.
I mean, a stocking is a type of sock.
A stocking is a big sock though.
Yeah.
you try wearing one of those under a pair of work boots.
It's gonna be a footwear theme. We should do a footwear theme.
Footwear doesn't seem very
Right.
holiday-y.
I mean, boots, snowshoes, skis.
We're wearing shoes to kick 2020 in the ass. How about that?
Okay, HVT.
We've actually Nutcracker. That's
Okay.
on Sasha's. That's on Sasha's suggestions that we've not put in London's. Where could Nutcracker go?
Admin, maybe.
Hmm.
Or yeah, candy cane's also one too.
Yeah.
That's usually used
So
decoration.
maybe then candy cane goes onto admin, seeing it's white and red. Nutcracker onto mod.
Sure.
That's fine.
Okay. And then for Frumple?
Suck.
Soft.
We decided this.
What's a few? I'm just to think.
I'd be happy with stocking.
Stalking is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Frumple, which would you prefer?
People want sock. I don't care. I can be.
So what do you prefer?
Sock?
Okay.
I don't celebrate Christmas,
Okay.
so. I mean,
Okay, fair.
We have some objections from multiple people, though. So,
well, they'll have to deal
Yeah.
with it. Too bad.
I mean, if I really want to be specific about it, I would say I wouldn't want candy cane or really anything Christmassy because, well, I don't celebrate Christmas either. But I don't want this conversation to drag on for 3 hours.
I mean, we're gonna cut it off in 9 minutes anyway.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like we're not making a determination in 9 minutes then.
I think we're almost done making our determination.
Yeah, like
There's some cinnamon chat.
cinnamon, egg, nutmeg. I have no idea what nutmeg is.
That's getting
And I'm
off on the
scared.
decorations.
Nutmeg is a spice.
So, Sasha, the thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to have ranks be as generic as we can. We only do them during December, but we try to avoid doing Christmas-only ones, just because we have a lot of people who either don't celebrate it at all or celebrate something else or whatever. So, but it is only the December holidays that we do this for.
I'm also
And
April Fools, but
sometimes April Fools, depending on what the April Fools prank is.
Yeah, that's really dependent though.
Sled scarf.
I remember one year I was a menorah.
Well, yeah, I think that was also back in the first few years when we were doing more
Christmassy
allowing
things.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were allowing folks who, in your case especially, to get different ranks.
I wish I could have done the really cynical set of ranks I had, where it had things like retail worker and manager.
World Cup.
Who would be the manager and who would be Karen?
Oh my god.
no.
Karen has to go here.
Guest rank.
oh
Karen.
no,
Guest rank is Karen.
Oh no.
That'd be kind of
No.
no. Yeah.
Maybe we can make
No.
this an April Fool's rank.
It's the Wendy's.
May I remind you guys of unwritten rule number 6 of giving me ideas is a very bad idea.
Remember to blame Chief on your way out.
Chocolate factory worker. That there's a lot of chocolate factory workers in Christmas.
Okay, well, it's 5 minutes before the end. I don't know if we need to. Are we done here?
I think we're about good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, no, I'm not Willy Wonka. However, I do spend 12 hours a night boxing Nestle products. It's not that fun.
Okay, I think we're good.
Is there a staff shop though, AP?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
In case anyone wants some shower thoughts for the road, a post on r/ask Reddit was, in the John Wick universe, assassins are shown to be everyone and everywhere, and then it goes off into the economics of things. It's quite fascinating if anyone is really bored.
That's a great segue to Assassins tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Yes.
UTC.
Hey.
I think everybody's asking if we could read through the ranks again that we decided on.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that the list that we have, that's definite?
That's what I got from the conversation.
Okay, so we'll put it up later, but tentatively the ranks are guest mistletoe, member snow, icicle for citizen, bauble for trustee, tinsel for councillor, present for mayor, wreath for senator, holly for governor, star for premier, nutcracker for mod, candy cane for admin, and sock with 2 C's for owner.
And yes, we are doing sock.
We'll go up with the propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Time.
I do believe that is the end of the ISM. Thank you all for attending. Please remember to blame Chief on your way out.